Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I am today at the Westgate Town Center Resort in Orlando, Florida. Well, Kissimmee, Florida, which is right outside Orlando. Chuck's Arcades. They've been on a subject that we've discussed on this channel. I visited the Kansas City location, and I thought it'd be fun to go back to the roots of the Chuck's Arcades, which start right here at the resorts in Orlando. They started with 2 locations back in 2023 and expanded to 4 locations inside the different resorts. They are branded differently than just a Chuck's Arcade, and I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see them. So the first one here is called the Mystery Funhouse Arcade Experience. It's kind of a mix, I've heard, I have not been in there. It is a mix of a Chuck's Arcade and Chuck's Funhouse, whatever that means. I'm interested to see it, so let's get in there. This is the first thing we're greeted with in here, but we've got a snack counter called Megabytes, and they have lemonades and double rise Detroit style pizza. That looks good. And burgers and hot dogs and all kinds of stuff. That's pretty cool. I love the Mario themed pipe branding here. Look at these cubes. Those are pretty cool. These are all the different windows that they have with the different menus, and of course the wizard seems to be their mascot for this location. So as you enter the arcade, this is the branding we have right on the front wall here. Of course they have that wizard character, which I'm not sure if he has a name. They have all the digital food and candy, and it's really cool. Really cool murals in here. And then you go down this hallway. We got another mural with robots and space bikes and sports equipment coming out of the arcade machine, which is a really cool depiction. And then our first piece of Chuck branding, Chuck E. Cheese Fun Zone. Look at this. We got it. How awesome is this? Look at this, a good size arcade. So we got Chuck E. Cheese Fun Zone. Look around here. We got, they did all the branding. Chuck E. Cheese Fun Zone Arcade, not Chuck's Arcade. Chuck's Arcade's definitely geared more for adults, well, for everyone, but it's definitely a different brand. But we've got great art in here. Much to chagrin of you guys, a lot of people will say they don't like that Bella's in here, but she's on the wall. Munch, and of course we got Chuck E. Cheese Fun Zone. Helen and Jasper with his iPad playing a game. Awesome is that. And we see some familiar sights with some of the games, like we have a Chuck E. Cheese air hockey table, and we have one of the city tour buses. We've seen it a lot. And look what we get to do, guys. We get to high five our boy. We can't forget to high five Chuck. So this is pretty neat. We do have the vintage area, which I think is really awesome. I'll go into that in a second, but we got a lot of stuff that you don't normally see. So we have another photo booth here, but it's Marvel themed. So it puts you onto like into Marvel comic pages or covers, which is awesome. Then of course in the vintage area, we've got a bunch of pinball machines, including Dr. No. Look at this, Battlestar Galactica, the original. Look at all the neon signage. And then we've got Asteroids, which is an old version, Donkey Kong, Street Fighter, Defender, and Tron. I used to love that game. There's also a couple of sit-down Pac-Man machines over there. Then getting into the rest of the arcade, we've got Super Bikes 3, It looks like we got Duck Derby. We got Connect 2, so we got grown-up air hockey tables, bunch of hoop games. Look at this. I'm gonna guess this is for golf. How cool is that? They got those fairways. You probably pick your golf course. Then we even have a bowling alley over here. Look at this. About half the size of a normal bowling alley, but still pretty rad. See, you definitely have games here you don't see at Chuck E. Cheese's. These are pretty awesome. These are definitely more in that Dave & Buster's, I guess, category. Really cool. Mario Kart, Transformers, Rollout. More claw games. A lot of claw games in here, which who can blame them? You know, people love trying to get prizes. Kakashi and Naruto. Lots of plush in these. I'm only seeing the big Chuck plushes and the Helen plush in this ball, this one right here. I'm not seeing any other Chuck E. Cheese branded plush anywhere. But really, it was just the kids zone at the front that's definitely got all the Chuck E. Cheese branding. And this is more of just a hardcore adult level arcade and bowling alley and driving range. Then over here at the far end, we have a candy shop. Look at this, y'all. Lots of candy. It's called the Sweet Dreamery. Got lots of candy, plush and actual candy. Harry Potter ones and pillows, Jelly Belly stations, bulk candy distributors, and we got lots of merch over here too. Look at that. Swedish fish, look, all kinds of different socks. Gummy bear stuff. Look at all those. These hats are cool. And shirts too. Looks like we also have ice cream over here. And because we're right next to the resort's water slide, a section of the water slide comes right through the store and empties out into the pool. And more claw machines here in the sweet shop as well. I really dig the Megabytes. That's a really great name for a little 3-window snack shack. Oh, you got crisp cauliflower bites. We got wings. We got hot dogs and pizza. Hand-pressed lemonade. That's pretty awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my visit to the Mystery Funhouse Arcade here at the Westgate Town Center Resort, right outside of Orlando in Kissimmee, Florida. And I hope we see more of these in a few other resort towns like Branson or Atlantic City or Vegas. Come on, Chuck E. Cheese, these are cool. All right, we'll see you at the next one, guys. Bye now.